Alright, hello my lovely Virgos. How are you? How are you really? This is an appreciation reading. I just want to thank you guys so much for helping this channel to grow. We reached our first 100 subscribers thanks to you guys. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys, okay? I'm going to go ahead and jump into your tarot reading. Hope all is well with you lovelies. I'm going to see what messages we have in store for you here. Okay? Alright, what do we have for our lovely Virgos? What else do we have for Virgo? Sideways. Okay, so we're going to leave it just like that. Okay. Alright. What else do we have for Virgo? Can we get one more or two more cards, please? One or two more cards, please, for Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo? Slide these down a little. Alright, Virgo. So, here we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We also have the Five of Swords in reverse. Here we have the Four of Wands, but it came out sideways, so I'm going to leave it just like that. We have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Virgo, for some of you, it's almost as if when it comes in regards to the people around you, you may want to it's almost as if there's some type of reality here that you're wanting to manifest for yourself, or a certain path here that you're wanting to take. But for some of you, you may not feel financially able to do that. Okay, and for others of you, it's almost as if you want to avoid disappointing others or upsetting other people. And for some of you, it's almost as if you have a fear of success, or you have a fear of people not really being happy that you're happy. Okay, and I don't know, Pisces, for some of you it's like you're scared to be happy. Okay, because it's like maybe the people around you, maybe they're not so happy, so it's kind of like you just want to, you know, I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of you, you may be pretending that you're miserable just so the people around you can feel comfortable in your presence here, okay? And I don't know, you just may be surrounded by like a lot of negative energy that you just feel like it will be inappropriate for you to show up happy and successful, or show up with a new car, or show up with, you know, this new wardrobe. It's almost like you want nice things for yourself. You want to be happy. Goodness, she looks like Tiffany Haddish. But you just really want to be happy here. You want to be free, you want to be independent, you want to date that person, or marry that person, or accept that job offer, or move to that new state, you know, or buy those new clothes, or try out those new shoes. But, you know, also for some of you Virgos, your money could be tied to another person here, okay? So maybe you are financially dependent on another person, to where maybe there's things that you want to do with the money that you feel like this person would disagree with and that they wouldn't like, okay? If you're married and y'all y'all's bank accounts is together. It's almost as if like you want to go shopping and you want to doll yourself up, but you feel like that would upset that person, okay? Because maybe the person that you're dealing with, maybe they're kind of like Mr. Krabs a little bit, you know, they like to budget. I mean, I can honestly say that because I myself am like Mr. Krabs, so. But I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who really keeps a close eye on every penny that's spent, okay? So it's just kind of like you want to, you know, buy that new dress or buy those new shoes, but it's like you don't want to hear this person's mouth, okay? See this? You know, you don't really want to hear this person's mouth, okay? So, also with this 9 of Swords in reverse, this actually really worries me a little bit, okay? Because it's like you really do feel like you taking this path forward will really leave somebody in a really bad shape, okay? For some of you Virgos, I don't know. Maybe you are looking to leave somebody, okay? Maybe you are wanting to be independent, or for some of you Virgos, maybe you want to be single, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of you Virgos, you may be dating somebody who maybe they're not making much money here, and it's things that you want to do like travel and have nice clothes, you know, just be free. But it's like maybe your person is not able to treat you how you want to be treated and take you to those places. And for some of you Virgos, maybe you just want to like just leave, do your own thing, you know, but it's like you don't want to be the, you know, party pooper, or leave this person hell-bent over this situation or cause them any type of agitation, you know. And for some of you, it's like you don't want to hear a lecture from this person, like, oh, so you're just gonna leave me because such and such, and things of that nature, okay? So, yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who maybe they don't really have their stuff together here, and you know, maybe it's stunting the growth of y'all's relationship or marriage, you know, or blocking y'all's ability to enjoy life, basically. And, you know, maybe you want to break free of this and take your own path here, but you don't really want to upset this person, okay? It's almost as if you feel bad for what it is that you want, you know? So it's like you are pretty much keeping this to yourself for the most part here, okay? It's like you don't want to be the bearer of bad news, you know? You see how this bird is in his ear talking? Birds basically represent like messengers and stuff. So it's like you don't want to be the bearer of the bad news, okay? So for some of you Virgos, you could be teaming up with other people on how you could present this news to this person here, okay? Or if you're on a job and you're not really making that much money, it's like you want to break free, make more money, or be your own boss, but you don't want to upset your boss, so maybe you're talking to like your other colleagues, you know, and co-workers, and maybe getting advice on how you can let them know. Or for some of you Virgos, you may be asking your other co-workers if they can tell your boss that you don't want to work there anymore, okay? But with that Virgo, I would just say, you know, if it's something you want different, you know, you don't have to be scared to speak up for what it is that you want, okay? Nothing's wrong with wanting more. Nothing's wrong with wanting better, okay? Like, nothing's really wrong with that Virgo, okay? Now, if for instance you leaving somebody because they don't really make that much money, Virgo, y'all should check out, I think that was Aquarius is rated or Capricorns, you know, but to me, love and money are two completely different things, okay? But, yeah, to me it's kind of like oil and water, okay? Because if you have a person who makes a lot compared to a person who doesn't, most people will probably go for the one who does, okay? But let's say, for instance, the one who does make a lot of money, what if they're really rude? Or what if they're not emotionally available? Or what if they're always busy? You know, and the one who makes less, what if they're more attentive? and more affectionate, and they're really good with kids, and they pay attention to the little things, okay? So, you know, you just have to really use your own discernment there, Virgo, okay? Because money is not really a factor when it comes to love, but some people try to make it that way, okay? So, yeah, you have to really just use your own judgment there. But now if you have friends, okay, and you know what, this card itself, this Four of Wands, for some of you Virgos, it's almost as if you're starting to outgrow people. You're starting to outgrow your friends. Like sometimes you enjoy partying with them and drinking and smoking and going out to the club, and you know, and other times it's just like, for some of you Virgos, you may notice that you're spending way too much money to have fun with these people. And it's like you want to tell them like, hey, I'm trying to budget my money better, I'm trying to save money, I'm trying to, you know, work towards a goal. And it's like you don't want to hear their mouths, and you don't want to disappoint them or let them down, okay? You could be dealing with some codependent people who expect you to be there at their every beck and call, like, hey, you want to go to the club? And they just expect you to always say yes. So, you know, it just really looks like you're outgrowing people here, Virgo, okay? It looks like you're outgrowing some people, because this is sideways. So it's like sometimes you're okay with spending all that money and traveling and doing all of this, and other times it's like you step into the person that you're becoming, okay, and you're just like, this is toxic, this is not working, this is stressing me out mentally, spiritually, physically, and for some of you Virgos, financially, okay? And it's like you want to say something, but you are fearful of the way that they will respond to you, okay? So it's kind of like you're torn between the old you and the new you. It's like you haven't fully transformed into the new you that's confident, bold, independent, thinking for yourself, speaking for yourself. It's like you haven't fully transformed into this, and you also are not fully who you're coming away from being, if that makes sense. It's like you're stuck between the old you and the new you, you know, and it's like they're starting to clash, okay? And for some of you Virgos, it's almost as if you're delaying becoming this newer version of you because you feel like you would have to kiss these people goodbye, okay? And for a lot of you, you may have a strong attachment to these people, and it's like you don't want to have to move forward from them, but it's almost as if you know to evolve, you know that you're probably going to end up losing these people, and it's like you don't want to have to go through that. But here's the thing, Virgo, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to stay in this energy, the lesser energy, less vibe, you know, the lesser energy, to be the lesser version of you, to please these people and to be comfortable in their presence and to fit in with them, or and also losing money? For some of you Virgos, y'all are losing money trying to hang out with these people, okay? So maybe they have very bad spending habits, or just lead very poor lifestyles, okay? Would you prefer this, or to step into your power and basically be alone until you're able to attract people like this, but that are of a higher frequency, okay? Because something that I've learned, you know, is that each version of ourselves, we attract different types of people, okay? So if I'm operating from a low vibe, quite naturally I'm going to hang around with low vibe people, okay? But with me being on a spiritual journey, every day I am elevating, every day my energy is changing, every day my frequency is getting higher and higher. And because that's happening, that means I will be outgrowing some people on an energetic wavelength. Does that mean they're bad people? No. Does that mean they're not as evolved as me? No, it just means our frequency is no longer the same. And it's kind of weird being around people who your energy is not aligned with. It's like you're gonna find yourself looking at them like, you know, basically like this card here. Okay? It's like they may be talking about boys and drugs and drinking, and you're just like, why are they talking about this? Like, do they not have goals for themselves? Do they not want more out of life? Do they not think that it's more out here, you know, to do besides just partying and, you know, talking about other people? You know, you're gonna find yourself feeling like this, Virgo, if you continue to stay here, okay? And for some of you, you're losing money to satisfy these people, okay? So maybe you're hanging around very materialistic people, okay? Who want to go out all the time and wear the best dresses and do this and do this, just spending money, okay? And it's like you want to take better control of your life, your finances and all of that, but it's kind of like you have a fear of them looking at you weird. You have a fear of not fitting in anymore, or you have a fear of them not wanting to be your friends anymore. But I'll just let you in on something, Virgo. Your growth is much more important than how they view you, okay? Because I have lost numerous, like I can, like not even 10, like more than 10, like I cannot count on my hands or my feet how many people I've lost because I am growing, okay? And actually I'm glad that I lost those people, Virgo, because what do I look like? Becoming more one with myself, becoming closer to God, and constantly dealing with people who stress me out and who drain me financially. How is that supposed to work? How are you supposed to get closer to God if these people are pulling you down the wrong path? How are you supposed to budget your money better and become more financially independent if you're constantly spending all your money trying to impress these people or trying to be with these people or fit in with them? Okay? Like, you cannot do both, Virgo. You're going to have to decide here. Either be independent, step in your power, be your own person and lose these people, or continue to enjoy their company, continue to operate on that low energy like that. Continue to operate on a low frequency. Continue to be a lesser version of yourself, although you know better. Okay? It's up to you, Virgo. Whatever you decide to do. You know, whenever they say it's lonely at the top, that is very true. Because to be at the top, that means basically your energy is operating at the highest level that it most possibly can, and only the people whose energy is also at that level are going to want to deal with you. Okay? People of a low vibe, they're quite naturally going to walk away from you. They're not going to want to be in your presence because they are not going to comprehend your energy. They're not going to be able to operate on that same frequency as you, and it's going to frustrate them to the point to where they're just going to walk away or ghost you. Okay? But you don't want to go through that. You don't want to lose these people. Okay? So it's like your attachment to the people of your past is what's holding you back from your greatness. Your fear of disappointing these people, your fear of rejection, your fear of loneliness, your fear of not having that social life is what's holding you back from your highest potential. For some of you Virgos, you actually have a financial goal here. You have something you're trying to work towards, but you're putting your own goals to the side and you're jeopardizing your own goals to please these people. You're sacrificing all this greatness because of these people. Okay? So you have a choice to make here, Virgo. I see right now that you're a little on the fence, which that's okay, that's normal, okay? It's like you're having to decide, should I stay over here Or should I evolve and come over here? You know? But the choice is yours, Virgo. But just know, the more attuned you become with yourself, the closer you get to God, the more you focus on your goals and your dreams. Yes, you are going to lose people because not everybody wants to get closer to God. Not everybody is working on improving themselves. Not everybody is doing this. The way you're watching this video right now to get guidance on your life, everybody else is not doing that. Only a select few of people are actually interested in evolving. So that's why you're only going to have a select few people that wants to be around you, Virgo, and that's okay. You can take that from me. I don't have friends. I don't get into all of that. I stay to myself. I don't go to parties. I don't go to clubs. I don't do any of that. I stay to myself. Okay? Until I can manifest people who are like me, people who are evolving as me, people who operate on my same wavelength, people who have the same mentality as me, which is steady progress, steady growth, steady expansion. Okay? People who want to heal, people who want to learn. That's why I started this YouTube channel, so I can meet people like you. Okay? People who want guidance, you know? But for you to manifest good people, for you to manifest people who are just like you, Virgo, you're going to have to sacrifice these connections. For you to manifest this lifestyle over here, you're going to have to sacrifice this lifestyle. For you to take on good habits over here, you're going to have to sacrifice these bad habits over here. Only you can make this happen. Okay? Only you can do that. You're stunting your own growth here, Virgo. All for them. I don't know if this is your family, your friends, the people you work with. I don't know who it is, Virgo, but it looks like more than one person. Okay? So you got a big decision to make here, Virgo. Okay? Take as much time as you need to, but really find out what you value more here. Their acceptance or your expansion. Okay? Alright, I'll let you go, Virgo. Thanks so much for watching. I pray that this video gave you some extra motivation to just really step in your power here, okay? So, yeah, I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, toodles!